Relax. Breathe. Reflect. May the Buddha guide you well.
Likes and dislikes. In this world, there are things that we like and dislike. There are also deeds we know which are harmful, but we still do them anyway. Sometimes there are deeds we know are good, but we are unwilling to do them because we dislike doing them. However, we cannot base our actions on likes and dislikes. If something needs to be done, we must do it regardless of what we enjoy. If something should not be done, we simply should not forge ahead. Since true happiness lies in helping others, we should enjoy helping others even if it is something we initially do not like to do. It is important for us to realize that likes and dislikes should not dictate our actions. We should instead make ourselves do what is right and avoid what is wrong. Our decisions should not involve personal feelings. If our country were to be invaded by another country, we must be willing to sacrifice our lives to protect our nation. No one wants to risk dying in battle. But if it is our duty to serve our country in times of need, we must do so. We all love money, and most of us would love to be millionaires. However, not everyone can win the lottery or make a fortune. We should therefore not waste energy daydreaming about it all the time. Even though we may not be naturally inclined to do so, we should focus instead on giving what we can to the needy and not being miserly in supporting a worthy cause. Otherwise, our stinginess will ruin our reputation, honor, and even friendship. We must try our best to lend a helping hand in any way we can. There is a popular saying, "As long as I like it, there is nothing that I cannot do." This kind of thinking is not only dangerous, but will also lead to destructive behaviors. We cannot simply follow our desires and only do the things that we like. We must have consideration for others' feelings and not do things that will cause them pain and suffering. In other words, we must not breach the rules of morality. Therefore, instead of doing things that only please us, we should please others as well. While some people are very devoted to the interest of their communities, others have no intention of getting involved. No matter how we feel about our community, being a member of it makes us responsible for its welfare. The same goes for our friends and families. Some of us might not be close to our relatives and may not even like them very much, but we still need to answer the calls for help. Someday, we might need them as well. Although there is no harm in having fun and enjoying life, we must not offend public decency in our pursuit of happiness. We must be careful in choosing our friends by staying away from those who are corrupt and immoral. We must constantly remind ourselves to say no to bad habits such as drinking and gambling. These are all things that we should dislike. In reality, we do not have much choice in what we like or dislike. We must bring ourselves to like things that are good for others, because we must care about benefits society in general. We must also learn to distance ourselves from things that are harmful to others. Since all our actions affect others, our likes and dislikes should never be determined merely by personal feelings. Our personal happiness and pleasure should therefore never be the main motivations for our actions. We must strive to bring joy and happiness to the greatest number of people. If we want others to accept us, we must consider the interest of others in determining our likes and dislikes. We cannot just go our own way without any regard for how others feel, because it is the public, as well as the law of cause and effect, that should govern and determine our actions. All in all, we should be very careful in what we like and do not like, and in what we should and should not do.